Yo anime fam, today we're diving deep into the underrated gems you probably skipped while binging Demon Slayer for the 100th time. These fantasy titles deserve way more love, trust me, they'll blow your mind. Kicking off with number 10, Natsume Yujincho-san. Bro, if Studio Ghibli and Therapy had a baby, it'd be Natsume Yujincho-san. This anime is pure peace. No flashy fights, no overpowered protagonist screaming Bankai, just a gentle soul seeing spirits and trying not to cry every 5 minutes. Natsume literally sees yukai, Japanese spirits, and instead of fighting them, he helps them find closure. It's like Ghost Whisperer, but make it anime with more emotional trauma and a cat who's secretly a drunk grandpa. Madara, that fat cat, is the real MVP though. Sarcastic, loyal, and somehow terrifying when angry. What makes this show a gem is how every episode hits your emotions like a soft, emotional sucker punch. You start off like, oh, that's cute, and end up ugly crying on your pillow. Seriously, this show's about healing, empathy, and friendship, and yeah, it's criminally underrated. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Sliding to number 9, Konodanshi, Uchujin to Tatakaimasu. Ah yes, the title that sounds like a tongue twister after 2 Red Bulls. Konodanshi, Uchujin to Tatakaimasu, or This Boy Fights Aliens. And no, it's not as goofy as it sounds. This short film is a wild, emotional ride packed into 25 minutes. Imagine a teenage boy fighting aliens while emotionally recovering from losing his mentor. It's got heart, sci-fi, and just enough gay undertones to make the internet whisper. The art style? Gorgeous. The music? Dreamy. The pacing? It's like someone condensed an entire season of Pain and Beauty into a short. The only problem is, it's too short. You'll be like, wait, that's it, while scrolling the credits trying to find more episodes. This is one of those don't judge by the cover anime. It's emotional, visually poetic, and leaves you wanting more. If you love anime that make you cry and question your existence, this one's for you. Landing on number 8, To the Forest of Firefly Lights. If your soul isn't ready for heartbreak, skip this. I warned you. To the Forest of Firefly Lights is one of those quiet, emotional assassins. It sneaks up all cute and leaves you crying in the dark. It's about a girl named Hotaru who meets a spirit boy named Gin during summer vacation. Sounds cute, right? Yeah, until you realize Gin can't touch humans or he'll vanish. And guess what happens? Yup, heartbreak speedrun. This film is pure beauty. The glowing forest, the tender music, the bittersweet dialogue, everything screams soft pain. It's only 45 minutes long, but it somehow captures more emotion than half of Netflix's romance catalogue. You'll start it thinking it's a sweet fairy tale and end it hugging your phone whispering, why did I do this to myself? Emotional damage? Certified. Looking at number 7, Toriko. If Food Wars and Dragon Ball Z had a chaotic love child, it'd be Toriko. Bro, this anime is just pure testosterone and appetite. It's about gourmet hunters who travel the world fighting monsters to find the tastiest ingredients. Yes, you heard me. Fighting monsters for food. Toriko himself looks like Goku if he got addicted to protein shakes. Every episode is either a fight scene or a 5-star meal reveal that makes you question your life choices. You'll be like, why does that fantasy steak look better than anything I've ever eaten? It's packed with insane action, hilarious overreactions, and the kind of world building that makes you hungry and hyped at the same time. The only crime here? It got overshadowed by bigger shonen giants. Don't sleep on Toriko, it's peak goofy energy with delicious chaos. Marching to number 6, Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. Okay, Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere is that anime you either love or spend 10 minutes Googling trying to figure out what's going on. It's a political sci-fi fantasy with magic, technology, and characters so wild, you'll need a spreadsheet to track them. But here's the thing, once you get it, you're in for a ride. The world building is god tier, nations reenacting history with magic, political battles that feel like shonen fights, a protagonist who literally flirts his way into revolutions, peak chaos. It's over the top, confusing, but stupidly fun. Plus, the soundtrack slaps. It's like a fever dream that somehow makes sense if you squint. If you love dense fantasy worlds like Fate Zero or Code Geass, this one will absolutely hook you. Dropping to number 5, Broken Blade, Enclave of Lamentations. This one is criminally underappreciated. Broken Blade gives us mecha, medieval fantasy, and emotional gut punches all in one. Think Attack on Titan meets Gundam, but with ancient runes and betrayal. Our boy Rygart can't use magic, which is basically like being born without Wi-Fi in a tech-obsessed world. But plot twist, his weakness becomes his strength when he pilots an ancient golem that no one else can control. The animation is beautiful, heavy, metallic, grounded. Every mecha punch feels like it hurts. And the moral conflict? Chefs. Actually, no chef's kiss allowed. It's just painfully good. War, friendship, betrayal, and loyalty all clash in a way that feels real, raw, and heavy. If you like serious fantasy with heart, Broken Blade hits hard. Charging into number 4. Breakblade, the mark of the assassin's dagger. Yup, we're staying in the same universe. Breakblade continues Rygart's chaotic journey and doubles down on the grit. Think of it as the Empire Strikes Back of mecha fantasy, darker, more brutal, and full of hard choices. Here you see how the politics and battles get nastier. The friendships? Tested. The losses? Devastating. This sequel proves that even when the swords are made of steel and runes, it's the emotional scars that cut deepest. The visuals are cinematic, the mechs move with real weight, and the tension never lets up. If you ever thought mecha anime were just toy commercials, Breakblade will prove you wrong in the most badass way possible. Sliding into number 3, Sayuki Gaiden. Now this one hurts. Sayuki Gaiden is a prequel to Sayuki, and it tells the story of heaven, rebellion, and friendship in the most poetic, brutal way possible. The series dives into the backstory of the main cast, gods and demons who defy heaven's rules to protect each other. The bond between Konzin, Goku, Tenpo, and Kenren? Unbreakable. You'll laugh at their banter, then cry when fate tears them apart. It's a perfect balance of action, myth, and heartbreak, wrapped in gorgeous 2000-style animation that still holds up. The dialogue? Iconic. The deaths? Traumatizing. But trust me, number 3? It'll mess with your head in the best way possible. Down to number 2, Berserk of Gluttony. You ever watch an anime and think, bro, this guy's overpowered but still depressed? That's Berserk of Gluttony. The story follows Fate, a lowly god cursed with the gluttony skill. Sounds lame until you realize it lets him absorb power from anyone he kills. And then boom, he becomes a walking nightmare. The vibes are dark, fantasy meets revenge power trip, like if ReZero and The Witcher had a baby. Fate isn't your usual, I'm the chosen one protagonist. He's broken, brooding, and constantly questioning his humanity. Sure, the animation can be mid at times, but the concept and world building carry hard. Plus, watching him slowly lose himself to his power? Addicting and tragic. This one deserves way more attention than it gets. And finally, number 1, The Strongest Tanks Labyrinth Raids. Alright, number 1, The Strongest Tanks Labyrinth Raids, or as I call it, that one anime that proves tanks need therapy too. We follow Rudd, a defensive-type adventurer who gets betrayed by his own party because he's too weak. Classic mistake, because turns out his defense stat is so busted he can tank literal gods. It's the anime equivalent of, you thought I was done? Watch this. What makes it shine isn't just the action, it's the underdog story. Watching Rudd go from trash tier to absolute legend while staying humble, satisfying as hell. Add in solid fantasy lore, badass dungeons, and a sprinkle of revenge energy, and you've got a banger that deserves way more hype. And there you have it. 10 fantasy masterpieces the algorithm betrayed harder than a fake party member. Which one's your favorite underrated gem? Drop your pick in the comments. Smash that like button, sub for more anime chaos, and remember, never underestimate the quiet fantasy that hits harder than meteorite.